I hate both of you. Like, seriously.
We here every Thursday on a Thursday, 8 p.m. Young king of the drip. OBJ, are we serious?
I did listen, I don't know what to tell you here. I just put the shit down. Shout out Milton this week, by the way.
Let's do season 4, episode 25. We're here.
The camera's up there. I like
every Thursday on a Thursday. Tone on my voice. We camp out.
Hi guys, I am Tone on my voice. Welcome to the breakdown. I am Tone on my voice, like I just said. This is KB23, like she just mentioned. That is the camp out with a big old zero.
Big old zero.
Big old zero. We're here.
Not much going on this week. Actually, there's a lot going on. Like prior to show stuff is what I was gonna say. Like nothing really. Yeah, we'll get right into it. Let's see, what do we got here? 621. Shout out to Milton the Flavors.
Yo, it's our song.
Yeah, well, remember that.
Shout out to Paolo too. Shout out to Paolo.
Shout out Boston P. You know what I'm saying?
Boston. Yeah.
Kicking it off, we got Nike Air Max 720 OBJ Young King of. You weren't kidding. I didn't even see the name of that shoe.
Oh, I was being serious.
Yeah.
Who is OBJ first and foremost?
He is a Browns player.
A Browns player?
The Giants.
Okay, Giants or Browns? It's good.
Well, he doesn't play for the Giants anymore.
He used to play for the Giants.
Yes, yes.
They gave him $20 million and they traded him and we paid him $20 million for no reason.
You sound a little salty.
I mean, I like the colors.
That's fucked
I like
up,
the colors,
OBJ.
but the shoe is no.
It's a no for you because you got a personal grudge against him.
No, I like it.
I think the shoe is
the
not.
The colorway's nice, but I'm not.
I don't like it. Miss me with this. Miss me with it.
Miss me with the bullshit.
Miss me with this.
Next up, we got Undercover and Nike Daybreak in 2 more colors because the first 4 weren't enough. A Christmas red and green.
It's a Mexico colorway. This is Mexico.
Oh, Mexico.
Mexico. This is the Mexican colorway.
This is for Tone's peeps.
My peoples. My families.
Does Samoa have a colorway?
I don't know what flag they have.
He's not Samoan.
If you know the Samoan flag, drop it in the comments below.
Maui. Next up, oh yeah, also there's a black color in that Daybreak.
Oh, this is the murdered out one.
This is some ninja shit. You with it?
I seen a guy wearing them in person. The spoiler isn't that big. Yeah, the spoiler isn't that big.
Yeah, the back.
Boom, 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 boom.
No cliffhanger.
No, is that what? Drift? Tokyo Drift?
Oh yeah, that was.
If you'll be the.
Whatever.
That was a good movie. I love that movie.
Nike Zoom Heritage via Tinker Hatfield. If you something about the Aborigines in Australia, Aborigine community is what this is derived from as far as the styling goes on the swoosh and the detailing. So you have a Nike Zoom, you have a Nike Zoom Down Rock, or Nike Zoom Heritage, Nike Zoom Down Rock, and Air Max 270, and a Cortez. I think I like the Cortez the most.
Very simple.
I wish I can get some more details on the inspiration. Well, I get that it's like Aboriginal.
I think the N7 is a concept they've been doing for like 10 plus years. But I think it's for like the Native Americans.
Well, from what I was reading,
specifically for?
Maybe this is specifically for the Aboriginal community. Okay, all right.
Typically, it was like the Native American heritage, the N7 pack, the collection.
You know what it is? The materials don't look cheap.
I think they use Taboo from the Black Eyed Peas as, I guess, their consultant or consigliere for some of you more.
Consigliere?
If you're into the whatever.
Italian shit?
If you're into that type of vocabulary.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know if that really makes sense.
The materials are real.
Touch your own iPad. What are you doing?
Yeah, word.
I'll show you.
Word.
Yeah, you got
everybody got their own iPad.
Yeah, you still
That's the news for this week. What's up?
Damn.
I was just trying to scroll back and show you the material.
Worry about your own screen, B.
Yo, what's up, guy? You gotta give her the notepad. Don't be making adjustments.
Get out of here.
Otherwise, I think it's all pretty basic. I like the Cortez. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like the color.
Cortez is clean. It's good for the summertime.
Yeah.
Denim shorts, white tee, chillin'.
You're ready. Next up, so you guys take some shoes.
These Ultra Boost 2019 Toy Story 4. These
oh shit, Toy Story 4 is
2019 Buzz Lightyear.
No, thank you.
I mean, they're better than what they've been doing.
I like the Buzz Lightyear.
Step up from Game of Thrones.
The colorway is nice for the Buzz Lightyear, but I don't really need it.
Nike did a better Nike did a better Buzz Lightyear on the LeBron.
Posted like a Buzz Lightyear shoe that was actually pretty dope. I don't know what kind of shoe it was, but it was is.
Shout out Obscure Sneakers. Somebody take the next one.
No, thank you.
Adidas Yeezy 350 Boost V2, and how do you say that?
Antler reflective.
Yeah, whatever you said. 220. I don't know, man. Look like someone peed on him.
This is the UK shoe.
Just kidding.
This is the Europe shoe.
Wait, there's two. There's a reflective and then a non-reflective.
Is it? I don't even know what's going on here. They're just dropping two of every shoe, one reflective, non-reflective. I'm that confused.
It's different kind of height.
I don't know. Whatever.
No, thank you.
Adidas ZX 4004D dropping this weekend. No.
It's just trash.
Yeah.
That's just trash.
Wow. Yeah.
I been in the vote for a while.
I like that.
We're gonna put every Thursday on a Thursday, 8 p.m.
Asics Gel Kayano 5, 120.
2 colors.
2 colors. Oh, I see 1 color.
That gray one is nice.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah.
I feel like they started to go like in a good way with this colorway, and then when they got to the white, they just said, fuck it, we'll just put white in the rest.
Huh.
You think it was just like the complete tan
like
upper? It would have been
I have a
better.
different perspective.
Or the gray even.
Or even the gray?
Yeah, the gray one.
I like the white a little bit. It's more summertime.
They could keep some of the white, but it's just too
Nah, I like the gray one. I don't know if that's blue or is it purple. Is it purple? If it's purple, it's 1,000 times better. But on this iPad, it looks blue.
It's purple.
I'm liking.
It's purple. It's purple on mine.
Blurple?
Purple.
Hashtag Blurple this week.
Okay, let's do it.
Next up, we got Awake NY and Asics Gel Kayano 5360. Fire. Okay.
Thank you, Asics. Nice. Thank you. This is fucking phenomenal.
You have 2 colorways, a gray, green, silver, and a black and gold. The gray, green, silver is derived from the World's Fair out here in Queens.
Fire.
Yo, that fucking gray one is fire.
Yeah,
fire.
1000%. I mean, the black and gold is fire too. I don't know if you guys know, but the 360 outsole on this shoe is super fucking comfortable. And then also there's apparel to match. I just put the hoodies here, but there's also t-shirts. The back of the hoodie,
hoodie's nice.
It says the world is yours, or
the world is yours.
Yeah, the world is yours. So I mean, a little
Queens action.
Little Queens action, but also.
So where are you going for this drop? You going to?
I'm gonna try and go to Awake.
Yeah.
Well, it's at a pop-up location, not at Awake. Sadly, I don't even know where Awake is, and I live in New York.
This is the first time I ever heard about this, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
First time I ever heard about that.
I know you could buy most of the stuff online. Like, I've never gone to the actual store for anything.
It's like a mint or like a Statue of Liberty green.
It's the green.
I want to see how they look in person, though. They look phenomenal.
I mean, there's plenty of pictures up, but honestly, I've been like kind of hyped on this for a minute, so hopefully I can get a pair. Next up, you got...
Message! 11.5.
Next up, you got A-Life New York actually dropping a shoe for a change. They drop, I believe, today, but they drop again in Paris and A-Life Tokyo on Saturday, the 22nd.
It's like Off-White inspired. They got writing on the shoelaces. Come on, man.
And museum shit. I just, it's A-Life, so you kind of got to...
And they have like a 3-stripe stitching on the side as well.
It's more than 3.
It looks like... No, it's like the 3 right in the middle of the side.
Like that bootleg Adidas shit?
Yeah, so it looks... No, thank you.
Nike Daybreak SP 120.
Nice colorway.
I think there's one more color to this. It's like a yellowish or brown yellow. I forget.
Purple.
But the purple's kind of... honestly, it's not enough on the shoe for me.
No, thank you. It's very clean, though. It's not
Nike Air Force One Low, New York versus New York.
Fire. I don't even know what they are, but they fire. I was talking about the Edge 270. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Nah, but the Air Force One is fire. Not those laces, though. They might need a lace swap.
Is it supposed to look like cracked?
I don't know what it's supposed to look like.
Yo, but the 90s are fire.
Oh, we didn't get to that yet.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was the whole pack.
90 side B, 170.
Side B in black. I believe the cream color.
Side B is better than side A.
What?
Side B is better than side A? What did you say?
I think she likes the black pair better than the cream pair.
These both say side B on them.
Yeah, that's side B.
Exactly.
Oh, the other one says side A only?
Yeah, the yellow pair is side A. There's two.
Oh, I thought each shoe was side A, side B. My bad, my fault. All right, good call, KB. Shit.
I don't even know what she said.
She said that she likes side B better.
I just said I like side B better because they both say side B on them.
Next up, Adidas Yeezy 350 Boost. Wait. Antlia. Okay, so there's it's the full family Antlia not reflective.
Well, where are these dropping?
Europe.
Oh.
It says US and Europe.
Yeah, but it's Europe only.
Because
US has a different color. They have like that slate color. It's the whack one. Also, Adidas Boost 350 V2 Synth full family. That's How's this one Europe?
This
one's
says
Asia.
Europe.
Full family size.
This
Does
one's
that
Asia.
Count as like
This
size
says Europe,
1?
though.
Well, the pink one's Asia. I know that for a fact because that's the one I want.
How pink is it?
Oh, it's pink.
Okay.
No.
Air Jordan 14 Yellow Ferrari 200. Not here.
No, it's further down. Oh my God, let's voltage here.
There's no picture for it.
It's further down. Don't worry about it. Skip it.
Yeah, the yellow Ferrari's all synthetic leather upper.
No, don't do it. It's later.
Adidas Oswego.
Oswego.
This is the Concept collaboration, no?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, Concept's dropping a pair. They having like a special...
No, they might have a special drop of it. They did that last year too with another Adidas where only Concepts had it. I forgot what shoe it was.
It might just be this one then. They're having like a pop-up party. I don't know if it's in New York or
yeah, they might be doing it for this. Whatever.
I read it very briefly. Shout out to Concepts for always killing it.
Shout out to the manager at Concepts. You already know.
Shout out to Juice.
SNS and Adidas Campus 80. Kind of clean.
Not for me. Retail 120.
I like the colors on
the
stripes.
shade.
Yeah.
The gray. The gray is nice.
No.
But the other one is nice. The color stripes.
Well, no, that's the... Wait, is that the medial or is that two different shoes?
Oh, shit. Wait.
Fuck.
No, that's the same shoe.
I feel like it's the same shoe, just one has the 3 stripes, like the medial of this one has the 3 stripes in white, and the lateral of this one has the 3 stripes in white.
I hate when they do that.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
It looks boring on one side and popping on the other.
We can move along.
Yeah, we're moving on.
Sneaker Politics Soccer Shadow 5000, 120.
Fire.
Cafe du Monde. Du Monde? I don't know how to say it.
In-store release only at Sneaker Politics. It's not going to be online.
Rude. Very rude.
200 pairs only on the... This shit is fire.
But wait for the Friends and Family pair.
Nice.
There's 2 colors. There's 2 colors.
Friends and Family.
The second color is a white upper instead of the brown upper.
That's alright.
I like the pop. I kind of, in this situation, like the regular
was
release.
The worldwide release pair.
No, the white pair is the Friends and Family or the more closed. I don't know how it's working, but I think there's only like 75 pairs of that one or 74.
No, that's for different sneaker.
No. I wasn't reading that. The one I actually saw this post.
Huh. Let's check it.
I don't want to do all that right now. We can talk about it in afterthoughts. You want to check? We'll keep going. Next up, we got Mizuno and Michael LAMJC Mondo Control, Carte Blanche and Or Noir. Limited to 75 pairs each. It's a white and black pair.
Trash. Call it a spade is a spade, man.
Next up, we do have the Air Jordan 14 Yellow Ferrari. Yeah, I didn't really like them in person. Not gonna lie to you.
They're not good in person, right?
Easily scuffed.
Disgusting.
I looked at a couple pairs in boxes.
Look at that crease right there.
And they weren't all. The quality control was kind of low on it, and I tried to find like a pair I could take a picture of.
I'm pretty sure that pair is DS and it has a crease.
I know, but it's this soft synthetic leather pleather that they're using. It's just it's garbage.
Next up, we got the Adidas Ultra Boost S and L. Also the top 3 Adidas Boost. Basically, they did the top 3 edition of a Ultra Boost here. I'm just over Ultra Boost, so it's hard for me to even like comment on it.
It doesn't even look good aesthetically. Like it just doesn't. No.
Are you looking for the thing?
Yeah. I'm trying to do like both.
All right. Next up, we got Adidas Skateboarding Tyshawn. Tyshawn was Thrasher's 2018 Skater of the Year, young up and comer. Collaboration with Adidas. It's like a mix of 2 different shoes with a 3/4 high ankle. I don't know why they did 3/4 high, but that's his signature shoe. Clean for I think it's $90 or $85. So I mean, fuck it, right? It's clean though.
These are nice.
It's definitely clean.
All right, so I got some kind of update if you want to talk about it now.
Yeah.
For the Sneaker Politic. The Saucony, the 5000, the Shadow 5000 is retail for $125. Sizes 4 through 14. They're dropping on the 22nd. Only 157 pairs of that pair.
Wait, what?
Only 157 pairs
Of the
one with the white upper.
Okay.
So it's not a friend or family. That one's dropping to the public.
Oh, that's a public drop.
Yeah, that's a public drop too, but it's just limited to 157.
And what's the other one too?
I think the other one is 200.
I mean, that's still not a lot of pairs.
Sway, I don't know if you're getting a 12. Why wouldn't I get a 6.5? I don't know what size I should go for.
A 12 is a 10.5.
Oh, because it's
women's sizing. I'm over this conversation in the middle of the breakdown. Cool.
It's coming next.
Yeah, over Tone. Tone was speaking.
Off-White times Nike Zoom Air Terror Kiger 5. Fire.
Dropping Monday. and some spots later in the week as well. So you got 3 colors: white with the green, black with the pink, and green with the brown, and the black and the blue.
Which one y'all getting?
I'm doing the white one, 100%.
I mean, I don't think I have a choice at this point.
What do you mean you don't have a choice? You always have a choice.
I already put which color I want and what raffles.
I thought you didn't like these at all.
No, I don't like the off-white ones that are all off-white. He made shoes.
Oh, I know which ones you're talking about.
He made shoes like this that are like, the spikes are not that close. They're like further apart and they're like around. You know what I'm talking about, right? And
it's trash.
I also plan on sanding those little nipples all the way down.
And I'll tell you right now, if they look whack on feet, I don't know what I'll do with them.
Resell his life. Chillin'. Next up, we got the best drop of the weekend. Last week you guys the mixtape side A. Side A, don't get it twisted with side B that comes out this weekend. Cool, 45%. If you guys want to vote for the best drop of this weekend, above Tone's head, right now. The little arrow.
It's there. Trust me.
Little swoop up to the yeah.
Do you think, Tony?
No, you do. Don't call me Tony.
Who the fuck's Tony?
Yeah, don't call me Tony.
There.
Tony has done it.
Is somebody giving me afterthoughts? Or
I don't know.
I overshot last week, so I'm trying to,
No, we're good. Just go ahead. Off-white.
I'm trying to hear some cracking noises. No. We need a...
Afterthoughts.
There we go.
No cracking.
Oh, you want to kick it off there, Chief? Any one of the Chiefs?
Off-white. Off-White Futura unveiled Nike Dunk Low collaboration at Paris Fashion Week.
Trash.
No, I like the red colorway. I just don't like where they put those laces, and I wouldn't wear it like that.
So I feel like the red colorway.
Those runners that you like have the same lacing setup as these SBs.
They don't have double.
Yeah, but you gotta.
They do have double. They have black laces underneath, and then they have the regular rope on top of it.
Where do you see black laces?
Right there.
I won't be wearing double laces like that, and it doesn't look like this.
No, they both look hideous.
Because this is a shoe that doesn't, like, this is a dunk. Okay, so this is an original shoe, so when you do something to it, it stands out.
That's an original shoe, too.
These are original. Originally
Did they change the laces on them?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know about that shoe, though.
I mean, realistically, like, the only thing is, like, a dunk is more of an iconic sneaker that didn't need any kind of tweaking.
Or trash. So the Jordan 1 didn't need any tweaking, and he still did it.
But it looked good, though. You tweak this, and but what's the tweaking he did to this? He added a fucking lacing system?
Yeah, that lacing system right there is horrible.
It's insane.
And even if you take it out, you'll have, like, lace loops.
I'm pretty sure you could wear it, like, fine without that.
I feel
100%.
like you can, too, but I feel like...
And I'm sure it would look just as good without it.
I just don't understand why they needed to even do this.
It's going to lace up around your ankle, so you tie it up there. There's some extra lacing. You see how long it is? Look at that shit. It's going to lace up all the way.
I don't like any of this conversation. But, okay, if I had to pick a color, I would pick the one that kind of resembles the Uncle Dunk, which is the blue and the orange, because it has that same kind of print work on it.
The dunk is fine.
You know what I'm saying? I put the picture in there so you can make a reference point if you scroll down a little bit.
Uncle! Say uncle!
Say it one more again.
The other one with the money on it is fire.
What money? What do you see?
Like, no, it's a collabo he did. I'll show you after. I'll talk about it.
Next up, we got Kawhi Leonard's New Balance 990 V5 and also the New Balance 997.
The 997 is
Champions
fire.
Pack. Champions Pack.
Super fire.
Congrats to New Balance. This is a huge,
Congrats to
huge
people
deal
who
for you
watch
guys.
us in Canada. Shout out to you for your
Shout out
first
to the
trip.
6.
I'm going to break it to you. These
are not it, Chief.
No. Hell no.
I like those, though.
These shits are NB1, though. That's mad disrespectful to the championships of the people's...
I feel like they didn't want to go too far out of the realm just in case.
It was like a safety net.
Yeah.
It's a great safety net.
It's not Nike.
100% safe.
It's not Nike. Nike makes a championship just in case.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, if they win, we got it ready, and if they don't...
Just need some white laces.
Put it on sale.
Yeah, like...
somewhere.
White lace gang with the 997.
No, I gotta give it to them. The colorway on the 997 is nice, but I'm just upset that you could definitely do it on NB1. It's fucked up. They could at least put like Raptors on the heel or something, make it personalized for like the team or something. I feel you. Or put the Raptors logo on the heel. How fire, dog!
Yo, that would be
fire. Small details like that.
They probably don't have the rights to do that.
So I could go
but they could have got it.
They could have put the Kawhi.
Yeah, his hand, right? He got that logo. They could have got the rights from him, unless Nike has full rights of that.
No, he's suing them.
Wow.
Yeah, Kawhi's suing Nike about the logo because it was his logo prior to like.
Boardman gets paid, huh?
Yeah.
What happened?
Fun man. Fun guy.
Fun guy. I think
he's so monotone. He's like,
But they could have did 100 things better on this shit.
Yes, 100%.
Whatever, man.
Next up, we got Premier Sneaker Store closing.
So fucked up.
Not to be confused with Premier Skate Shop.
Oh.
They're two different stores because I made this mistake myself.
Premier Skate Shop is
Premier
like
Skate Shop showing.
OG.
But this Premier has been open for 11 years as well. They posted the letter that they got from Nike in regards to their account closing. Now.
That letter was...
The letter is inconclusive.
It's very vague.
And Nike is very vague, and when Nike sends you that letter, it's a wrap for you. Just a heads up. And to get that letter, you had to do something. I don't know what. I have an idea. I have a very good idea of what the thing they did was, but at the same time, like, I don't like to speak on things I'm not 100% on, so I'm going to leave it at that.
You want to know.
Just tell us what you think.
Okay, so I think... So we talked about this with Indie Sneaks last week about like smaller stores and having to do things.
Yeah.
Like you can find a lot of places that don't have a Nike account with Nike sneakers that are real sneakers. This happens when a bigger brand store that has a larger account that wants to stay afloat goes, hey, listen, we'll just get these shipped to you, or we'll send the shoes directly to you. You pay us the retail cost, and you can operate. That's not a legal thing. That's not something a lot of stores might do it. It might seem like the right thing to do to keep yourself afloat, but at the end of the day, if you get caught with that, that's just cause to get your fucking account closed. This is what I think happened. Is, you know, in the interim of 11 years, you make relationships with people. They go, listen, I'll give you this for that, whatever the situation is. All right, cool. Now Nike has been tracking shoes. They have been tracking shoes, just to give you guys a heads up. That little code that comes inside your box, that little bullshit, all that's all trackable stuff. So if they check that code, they know where the shoes came from, what store they got shipped to, when they got delivered, all that stuff is in there. So if you go to a store and buy a pair of shoes, and they scan it and they go, how did you get these at retail for this store? You guys don't have an account, and they see where the shoes came from, you're fucked. So I think something like that happened.
Yeah. That's
selling a shoe early. You guys have an account with Nike and you get tier 0 stuff or some limited shit and it's going for higher than retail, then you can post on your website, even though you might not be able to sell on the website, but you can sell it through GOAT for $220 instead of $180, and you're making $40 a pair and you sold mad pairs, but a couple pairs went through early and they got to that person, and that person was from Nike, or they checked that code. Guess what? You sold a pair early, they will cut your account. Like, it's hard to catch it, but when they do, you're fucked. So, I mean, I don't know.
So it's like a 1 in a million chance of them catching.
It's not 1 in a million, especially the way they're tracking shit
breaking
down.
Down shit.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to like narrow shit down, and they're trying to like tighten up their security with shit so they can track better.
What if somebody snitched and said on the phone like they're selling these shoes for more than retail? Like
they still have to follow up. They're not going to go off hearsay. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to be like,
what if they have, like,
this guy said.
What if they have hard proof? Like they got a receipt from the store, like somebody could have made that call and got their whole Nike account pulled on some shady shit. That could go down too.
They got a pair of shoes that somebody... Yo, you know what's crazy? Like, people are such scumbags. Like, if you go for a pair of shoes and you couldn't get it, but you saw somebody else walk out with it, like, you'll try and find the proof to send to fuck them. I mean, people did it at Nike Lab for mad long.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. People snitch on managers at Nike Lab. Wild.
The hate is real.
Woo! StockX now open full-time in NYC as of today.
I can just go drop off my
shit. Fuck it. StockX. Boo.
Moving on, Tones Giblets.
No. We KD's got afterthoughts. They're not in the afterthoughts segment.
I don't have them anymore.
No, go for it.
You didn't include them.
I wouldn't. I told you I wasn't going to.
Why do you need his approval? Just bring it up.
She thought I was going to steal her ideas.
No, it's not even that serious, but it just was annoyed. Do you think Nike hasn't made anything extremely dope because they don't want to spend the money on the more expensive materials like they did back in the day, i.e. like with the Dunk?
Huh. Tone, thoughts?
They've done a lot of fire shit after. What the
But the price.
What price?
They do fire shit, but it's more expensive and it's very, very minimal. Like, what shoe has came out recently that you said, wow, the materials on this are like premium?
From Puma.
Puma, we're talking about Nike.
Cause Force. I think
you asked me a question.
I think Travis Scott
is not Nike.
No, I know, but that was the question. Do you think Nike, why hasn't Nike come out with any?
I think Travis Scott's were made extremely well.
I haven't seen them.
But Nike would never make a shoe like a bespoke, like those materials.
I mean, bespoke is still trash, fake materials.
Whoa. Slow the fuck down.
It says synthetic material on the tongue, though.
It depends on Napa
but it's still synthetic.
No.
All that leather's not real.
Try again.
All that leather's not real. You guys are being fooled.
Try again.
You've been fooled.
They would tell you like which one's synthetic and which one's not.
Yeah, but they still offer synthetic leather for that same price.
Oh, of course. Yes.
But you're
right. But you have to be smart enough not to go for the synthetic leather. Or you can go for the bullshit materials. Like I put ballistic mesh on my shit.
Shout out to New Balance for premium made in USA, made in UK products. Premium material for a fairly high price, but you get what you pay for.
This guy thinks he's Kawhi Leonard. Get the fuck out of here.
Board man gets paid.
Yo, wild. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh,
Nike not get carried about quality.
Like, no, not even just that quality. Like, look at the shoe of what the dunk and what it is and how much it's worth now and like all the nostalgia behind it, and they don't make shoes like that anymore. That are like.
Well, you gotta give certain shoes a lot of years, like the What the Dunk has.
I like What the Dunk since they came out.
But now, when they first dropped, they didn't have all that history on it. They didn't have all that.
They did have a track record because of what they're comprised of. But
the hype wasn't like crazy.
It was hype in the community of SBs. That's where sneaker collecting really.
You're basing this question off of like resale pricing?
No, I'm basing this question off a shoe that like I'm like, why does that shoe gets me excited? Like shoes don't get me excited anymore. Like there's no shoe that I'm like, damn, I need that shoe. Like after I got these, I was like, that's it. I really don't care about any other shoes. I'm not grail hunting. I'm not like when things are shown to me, I'm like, oh, if I can get it, I can get it. If not, not. It's not like how it was. Like shoes that I wish I had, like Freddy's or like stuff like that. Like there's no like.
I have a question for you. In retrospect to what you're saying, have you not seen an emerging trend in sneaker styling become different, where they're leaning away from using even synthetic leathers and more welded technology and more mesh like the
I don't mind.
For more sustainability of
the new shit. I like the new shit, but if you look at the Sakai's, they're like leftover Nike ID materials.
But like you have to understand, like that's
the cheapest shoe there. That's the dopest shoe, but it's the cheapest shoe there.
But what I'm saying is, in retrospect to what you're saying, as far as like dope quality, I think that the story behind the sneakers is what's lacking the most over the material. So even if it is
even if they put a story on a shoe, sometimes it's just not even like, oh, who cares?
It's not for everybody.
Okay. I'm just going to stop talking then.
I can't.
Yeah, but you're not letting me finish my thought.
Finish your thought.
No, you already cut me off twice.
Finish it.
Fuck. God damn it.
Come on, people are gonna talk shit about me. Like, oh man.
But I try to finish the thought, and you just keep cutting me off. So fuck it now. Next up we got take Tone Giblets.
Hey, he's always here. Blue in the rear, chilling. We here. Since we're almost halfway through the year, what would you pick for be the best sneaker for half of the year?
Sakai.
Really? Huh.
It's a new shoe.
Huh. I would honestly say the Awake, but I don't have them yet, so I can't say that.
Yeah, those Awakes are nice.
Maybe the Julep 997 that I picked up.
The Ralph Samsons that came out from Puma, fire.
Really?
Premium Italian leather on it for, what was it, like $90, $100?
Miss Scusi.
Fire.
What else? I'm trying to think what else I grabbed this year that was like super, super dope.
Oh, Queen Leo's 98s. Shout out to Queen Leo. That was definitely top 5 this year for me.
Do you own them?
Hell yeah, 2 pairs.
Okay.
Do you have 2 pairs?
2 motherfucking pairs.
Shout
out to Queen Leo.
They just went on sale for 40% on...
Fire. Whoever don't got them, go buy it.
Bodega.
Fire.
So
totally worth it.
If you don't have them yet, go get them.
I just don't like 98s.
What else did I get this year that was super, super dope that I really liked?
The Travis Scott ones.
Travis Scott ones. But that's like, it's a Jordan 1, so it's whatever. But I really think that 997 is the first thing that popped in my head, so obviously that's the one that...
Which one?
The joints, the all mint joints.
Oh, yeah, those shits are nice.
Yeah. Anyway, Molly Mall, hashtag blue in the real. Anyway, Virgil Abloh suggests kids go to Foot Locker, paint some Air Force Ones. Get a tag from Home Depot and call them one of ones. if they can't get the MCA. What do you think of the response, and how would you respond to him?
One, I think people are taking it wrong. Like, yeah, it sounds like he's being a dick, but that's probably what he would have done because he's a creative kid. Like, that's something he would have done. So, but see, I can see it coming off as like, fuck you, but I don't think that's what he meant at all.
I think some people might have took it like a condescending tone with it. But
It's in here twice because I think Chester brought it up too, so we're going to read that right
I
after.
think he's just, that's what he would have done. Like, he's super creative, obviously.
So I probably like just telling the kid, don't spend that crazy amount of money, or don't even stress it. Like, just go and make your own shit.
Exactly. He's encouraging kids to be themselves and...
Go paint it a different color and add some other shit to it.
Make a pink one and say it's one of one, exclusive by version.
He's basically saying don't pay resale.
I think you first have to understand the man, like Kristen said.
And he's an artist.
He's a creative. And I think that you're 100% correct in saying that.
misunderstood.
I definitely think that it was more along the lines of, don't be heartbroken that you can't get a shoe. Do your own thing.
Some people took it too aggressive.
Yeah, because those people are salty they didn't get them. Like, I mean, if you took that aggressively, then obviously, like, you don't pay attention to the brand or the person behind the brand. And you just care about the
Virgil's like supposed
You
to
definitely have to, like, hear his tone when he said that, too, because it definitely matters.
I don't even think you need to hear his tone. I think you need to understand that he's a creative person. And, I mean, like, most of his stuff is drawn. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like, I'm going to go and do all this artistic, amazing... Like, he was like, oh, I'm fucking around, I'm going to draw. Like, you see him, if you see him work, like, it's fucking crazy. He just, oh, you know, I like this. That's what we're going to do on a shirt today. Like, fuck it. Like, that's what people don't get.
And he's very humble. He, like, even at Empty Gallery, when they first opened up, like, he was super hands-on with all the employees. They all know him. He followed them all. Like, it wasn't even, like... He's, like, super dope.
Grow the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Next up, we got someone want to do David Blockman?
Sleepy Weepy. Shout out to Briggs.
Sleepy Weepy.
David Blockman. Hashtag blue in the rear. Shout out to KB for showing up after the root canal. Okay.
You can skip to the second half if you want.
In other news, it seems Saucony Originals and Ronnie Fieg have a pending collaboration. Is this enough to reinvigorate both brands? Will this be a rekindling for Ronnie and his original fan base? And will this be a good step in the right direction for Saucony in terms of garnering that New Balance level of cachet?
See, I think
Show us.
Kith, the brand, has grown, and Ronnie Fieg, the designer, has regressed.
So
I don't think there's not enough hype around Ronnie.
Wow.
Ronnie,
because he's not doing it.
He did Saucony already.
I
know that was one of his first collabos.
I'm just making note of the word that you're using for my own response to what you're saying.
Like the Kith, the brand, has grown exponentially, but Ronnie Fieg
expeditiously. Shout out to T.I.
Ronnie Fieg, the designer, to me, I haven't felt like Ronnie's stamp has been on any shoes that he's put out recently.
Like, what do you mean his stamp? Okay.
Like the Converse they came out with the Kith logos on them. They were cool, but
what about those
Stan
Smith Adidas that he did? Those SPs that they're calling them? The Kith, they came with the navy blue.
I know what you're talking about.
It's like Stan Smith kind of shit.
Yeah, I know.
You didn't like those?
2 weeks ago. I mean, I like the shoe, but it's not.
I like them.
I mean, I like the shoe because it's a simple shoe.
Yeah.
But the hype that Ronnie used to have around him is no longer there.
I think once again you got to take a look at the man. The problem, realistically, like if you've been following Kith at all, like this isn't Kith.
No.
This isn't Kith. This is mainstream. I need your attention. That it's just grown into a direction that isn't what Kith originally was. And there's nothing wrong with growing.
That usually happens.
There's nothing wrong with growing. My biggest conundrum with the situation is that there's nothing for the staple pieces that he did to be uplifted.
Some Mercer pants. Bring them back.
Someone sent me something like it might have been in the runner group chat. Shout out to the runner worldwide. They said something like, "Shit, fuck."
That's what they said. Shit, fuck.
It was along the lines of the runner community is really what.
That's why I'm putting it back.
KB, next time, don't drink in the middle.
No, you motherfuckers are talking. I don't care if you drink it. You're still talking.
I can still talk. He can talk. He doesn't care if I'm drinking.
Motherfuckers cut me off.
I didn't say shit.
Both of you.
He was talking shit. Go.
So they said something like the runner community is really what built Kith to what it is, and that is very, very true in my perspective, and I think most people's perspectives. For the first I want to say 4 or 5 years of kit, it was all runner based. And then once
they had like 2 or 3 pieces of clothes. But that's all they had. Oh my god. Oh, so, excuse me, can I raise my hand and get a word in? Because my touch the whole fucking time.
Yeah. You can double Dutch in.
Now I'm not talking the rest of the time.
You can double Dutch in.
Now you can read all these fucking paragraphs by myself.
Anyway, the first 4 or 5 years, it was all Asics, Saucony. What was a runway pack? Was the first pack that they did for Saucony.
They did Pony.
They did a whole bunch of different shit. But now everything that comes out is kind of minimalist. If you know what I'm saying.
It's for everybody.
It's very clean. It's very precise. It's very aesthetically pleasing to whatever clothing
it's
he's
like
putting
Gap.
out.
You can tell it's all Kith. You can tell it's Gap.
It's like a department store.
Yeah, it's not what it was. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with growing, but
I don't know. Old fan base. Like you're
exactly. Like once a year, you could put out some crazy shit and be like, oh, aha, we're still here. But that's not what's happening. But in retrospect to what you're saying about Saucony, I think it's a step in the right direction. I don't know if that's a strong enough thing to be like, oh, Saucony and Kith, the fucking fire shit. It's white. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's...
I don't know how he's going to...
It doesn't look good at all.
I like the white...
100%. I'm not a fan of it.
Really?
They look horrible.
The white one with the...
Well, yeah, just with the little Volt River.
It's clean.
It's just like an old white mesh shoe.
Yeah, it's very clean.
It's like a tennis shoe. I'm good.
Wow.
It's not for me.
Wow. Surprise.
Trash.
I thought you'd fuck with that.
No, not that one.
That's a Monarch feel.
I hope there's like another silhouette, like a pack to it, but that's not it, Ronnie. That's not the one.
There's 2 shoes there.
Shout out to you, Ronnie. Keep doing your thing, though, but that's not it for me.
I don't think he cares about us.
Oh, he follows me on Instagram.
Oh, boy.
Shout out to Ronnie.
He got fucking famous people wearing his brand, and he don't care about us.
Exactly. Which one is this? Okay, D Skills H-Town. Gotcha. Good discussion. Nike focuses on NYC, Chicago, and LA just seems weird. You focus your limited drops in those areas to get hype, but then the wide release is even more limited. So what did the hype buy you? God, I'm fucking killing myself today. Also with the shoe like Travis Scott AJ1, having it so limited, what did it do for you? Encourage people to buy fakes? That's actually pretty good. I guess there's a balance between hype and profit, but I think they are leaning a bit too far toward hype right now on releases that could be big sellers for them in the retail and their retail partners. I'm a little salted that I live in the 4th largest city in the country and get zero love from Nike Jordan brand or on any releases.
Where do you live?
I would assume that he lives in H-Town.
Oh, I didn't get his name.
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. So that might be clouding my thoughts on the matter. Show less. I might as well read it in there. You do it too.
Show less.
Yes.
Nike does this because that's where it sells. That's where they can make the most money at. If they
know it's going to sell out here.
If they drop the hyped up releases in Wisconsin, it's going to sit. Nobody's going to buy it. They're not into that kind of fashion. They're not into that kind of world.
I mean, the shitty part about saying what I'm about to say is that there's resale everywhere, and it doesn't matter if it's a hyped item or not. Like, and no matter where it goes, they're going to be able to flip it somewhere.
You think somebody in that town's going to be like, oh, I know they sit here, so I'm going to grab them all up and
they're all going to fly there from here.
But they don't drop over there. That's the whole point.
Yeah, but like what I'm saying is like if they were to give people the opportunity, I hate saying that like the resale is so good on a shoe that you can sell it anywhere, but that's really the case. And that even though the number on resale might be high, like you'll still have people that want to buy for themselves there too. So, I mean, I don't know. I definitely get where you're coming from on this though.
Different cities are whole different worlds too, trust me.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to read this whole thing here.
So why you put all of these essays in here?
Because Chicken Connoisseur had a really good conversation.
Shout out to Chicken.
It was really about the Air Max side A and side B and the inclusion of like shit that Nike doesn't typically do.
Yeah.
And even though it's not a collaboration with other people, like it really hits the mark on a lot of key aspects of doing a sneaker. So shout out Chicken Connoisseur, he's in the comments all the time. Vote for Tone though I didn't like very much, not gonna lie to you.
Shout out to Chicken.
Also, there's a cue to the Air Max 90 anniversary coming up next year. Excited about that personally.
Hopefully they do something.
Oh, they are.
Hopefully.
Fire.
Yeah, y'all seen it already?
Cool.
So what, Tone don't get to see nothing?
I can tell you about it after.
Oh.
I'll tell you about it after. Yeah, but it should be very dope. I like the whole inspo behind Air Max 90 next year and what they actually are doing. Fantastic. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Capped on. Oh, So I mentioned something last week about people and the LGBT community who hype it up not knowing about the shoe, and this is a take on that I didn't know about. So shout out Calf Don, hashtag Blue in the Rear. Bull RC said something a little shady about the True Pack being along the lines, of couldn't wear the pack because of the whole thing being linked to the LGBT community. Clearly got called out by someone or realized, then made a cop vlog for the Be True 720s, making sure to say he supports, even though that ain't him, LBGT. But if it's you, he supports, whatever, etc. Anyway, he's just trying to say that basically dude made videos after saying some shady shit and then picking it up. Like, he went to pick it up basically to cover up the fact that he wasn't really down with the whole LGBT community.
Like a little shady...
Basically being fake.
Give people enough rope and they'll hang themselves.
Exactly. So, to this point, if you like the shoes, you like the shoes. He clearly felt a way about the link to LGBTQ and tried to compensate with a cop vlog. He ain't being true to his audience. Thoughts? A case of fake people, real shoes, question mark. Or realized he was wrong and right thing to do. No shade to Bull, just uncharacteristic from the guy, unless that's his true color showing. Show less 5 days ago, edited. So shout out to Kaftan. Like he said, this isn't like shade towards someone, it's just addressing the fact that sometimes that's definitely like a prevalent thing, and more times than not, I think on YouTube or with people that do things that don't really do them for genuine reasons, every once in a while you'll hear some shit that you're like, wait, uncharacteristic, but like that might actually be the characteristic. Like I feel like this is one of those situations where like the three of us don't really give a fuck, and we're just...
That's why people don't like me, because I'm myself all the time.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like it's definitely more raw here.
Why are you telling me?
Because you...
She's that right tone, bitch. Like, yeah, like,
yes, we know.
Like, stop yelling at me. Like, damn.
Yeah.
I gotta yell at you.
I don't know. It's definitely one of those situations where it's a little rough.
Yeah. It is what it is. Shout out to...
Maybe just not speak on it, you know? Like, leave it out of your conversation. If you're afraid of blowback...
social media.
If you're afraid of blowback, then like maybe you shouldn't talk about it. That's really how I look at it.
I agree with that. But we gotta let the guy live. If that's his opinion that he doesn't really fully support it, then we live in America. He has every right to have that kind of opinion. But just be ready for the consequences if there is any consequences of you saying some irrational shit.
Just be prepared for the mob mentality of social media to gang up on you.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Mike! There he is. Can you say he got fucked in the contract if he signed it? Yes.
Well, I think he's referring to the Virgil comment from last week about gay. Obviously, yeah. I mean, listen, if I'll put it in layman's terms for you. If you are, let's say, influencer, right? And you go to a company, and the company goes, oh, well, you got a decent amount of likes, you get engagement. We'll give you $300 to post 2 times for us.
Fire.
Now, I go... and I have the proper paperwork, and we have the same amount of following, the same amount of engagement, but I present it more correctly, and they go, we'll give you $300. I go, yeah, but this is actually worth $1,000. And they go, okay, we'll give you $1,000. You signed that contract, but they fucked you. Like, they know they could have gave you more, but why would they if you're okay with the fucking first number?
Always ask for more.
Yeah, always shoot higher. You know what I'm saying? And if they cut it down, at least you're still over your original goal. Like, whatever, but yes.
It doesn't hurt to ask.
Just because he signed it doesn't mean he didn't fuck, like, they fucked him. Like, they could have been like, hey, man, we know you're doing great. We know you're doing big things. I know you got Louis coming up. Like, he could have used it to his advantage, sure. But, like, if it's your first time signing and they're giving you all this spiel.
And you're getting all these Nike shoes, you get to do a 1.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, they definitely fucked him. Like, yeah, I want to say it like they fucked him. Sneaker bat. Oh, wait, no.
Yeah.
We're hashtags after, right?
Yeah.
What was the hashtag? Fuck.
Blurple.
Burple, yeah.
Blurple.
Blurple. Good time.
Who won Sneaker Battle?
Who else?
I don't know.
There was a tie. There was a tie for second place.
Star of the show, over here. Go.
Hey, you sound really salty.
For real?
I'm not salty.
That's a lot of shade over
there
today.
That was a lot of shade over there.
Just in a cranky
mood. Are those mids?
Yeah, absolutely. This was before all the hype.
Yeah, I don't wear mids. Still no hype.
No, but these were labeled as highs.
Are you?
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're labeled as highs. They're not officially mids.
So what? I'm confused.
Yeah, because the collar isn't actually a
yeah, it's not a mid.
It's actually not cut like a mid.
Yeah, it's not a mid.
It doesn't look like a mid. That's what I was confused.
But it is a mid.
If you have any Jordan 1s from 2013, 2014, they're all
bottom
cut
line,
like this.
is it a mid or not?
It's a schmid.
It's a high.
It's not a high.
Can you show them sneaker battle time, bruh?
Oh yeah, so the sneaker battle.
Them your schmid.
Going back to Chicken, to what he said. He said, is there still a Nike Lab bespoke prize for whoever wins the sneaker battle?
Oh yes, that is really
at the end of the year.
Who's paying for it?
We'll figure it out.
Not me.
Merch.
We don't make that much money. We don't even promote the shit.
It's true. We had very low view count last week. I have to do some work this week.
Told you.
Finally, 3 hours later. It's gonna be an hour show today. I feel
We got Jordan 1,
Too long.
Mellows. Shout out to Mellow,
You can go next.
New York. Just, you know, they dropped in 2014. If you've been to Jordans back then you know. They're a high too. They're not a mid.
Back then, it was 5 years ago, bro. It's not that long.
Trash fucking quality from Jordan and
What a
Nike.
surprise! Are you shocked?
2014. Remember that. Jordan 1, they're not even premium now. Shit's still trash. Like this one coming up.
Scumbag.
I'm gonna show my trash.
That's just fake. It came from where?
Trash.
Schenectady. It came from StockX, right?
Nope.
From the X. It's Fake City.
Blue unions. I needed them to feel complete. Now my life is complete.
Nah, those are fire. They look nice with the yellow laces.
Oh.
Nah, I like the red toes. I like the
Me
red
too, I
toes.
like
The
those.
black toes better.
As usual,
I like
a Warson thing. I like
those
a
are
lot.
fire.
I will do every day.
Offspring, cobblestone pack. There's 2 of these. One's gray with this color. Anyway, fire, super dope. You know how I feel about the mint. I'm out.
You out?
Where your socks at?
Let's not worry about that.
Okay.
Why did you put all of them on my chair? Are you serious?
Now we need a table. We need a table that has a remote control that goes and it, like brings a drink here and I can take a sip. Then we can like press the button and go to tone.
Anyway, hashtag for this week will be blurple?
Blurple.
Blurple. Hashtag blurple will be across screen. That will be your hashtag if you want to shout out from the comment section for next week. Like these people got from what was last week's hashtag?
What do you mean these people?
These people. You know
They
exactly.
said blurple.
No. What was last week's hashtag?
Blue in the rear.
Blue in the rear. Blue in the rear. If you use
don't.
hashtag blue in the rear, you got a shout out this week. Kicking it off, we got Suga Bear 007. Molly Mall, Black Thunder, Heavyweight Dave, Chillin', Chester Cogsworth, you are ready. David Blockman, I would have added your other comment in, but we'll do that next week. Michael Jenkins, shout out to Michael Jenkins, a little happy belated. Alv2, Walker Jacob 89, K22 Shit, dropping, what up, dropping, back in the comment section. Michael St. Fort, be in the comment section also. Ikawai Tai, Taf Don, Sunny Vang, Sham Kitling, Shonuff 808, and Tones Giblets.
But Saint got sold donated money last week and he just leaves and doesn't say.
Saint got soul. Shout out Saint got soul.
Get a special shout out.
Chillin'. Alright, just make sure.
Yo, Saint, what up, kid? All love over here in the east side, you heard?
That's it for this week. We are ready.